Hey Crystal, if you can hear this, I am just updating the URL. And thank you for the comment and the share. You're awesome. I need to update Patreon and Twitter. We really wish there was like a wolf from The Office, Ryan's invention. It was brilliant. Alright. Almost done. This for like the 100th time today. Ah, I guess somebody's there. Cool. Hang on a sec. This is the loved ones in case anyone missed that before. Fucking Twitter word limit. Okay. Oh crap. Patreon, that's right. Okay, edit the Patreon. Terrible person. I guess somebody else is there too. Just hang out. We'll throw a little bit, guys, if you want. I'll be talking in a minute, but I gotta fix this. Right click. Posts. Edit posts. We're gonna pick the next movie in a minute. Nope, go to post, go to post, go to post. No, I don't want a new post. Zanovich. Recent posts. There we go. Not that one. There we go. This one. Okay, good, okay. Perfect. Fix that up. Here, I'll turn this a little louder. In case you don't have Hulu, you can't just skip this part yourself. It's pretty creepy. Well, it's already pretty creepy. I'm gonna turn the lights off in a minute too, you know, to encourage the spookiness. One will be running. Something spooky actually happens. Alright. Alright, and it is time check. Hey! 2 o'clock in the morning. Awesome. Anybody who's awake right now on this lovely Tuesday night that is our Halloween this year, Halloween 2017, thank you for being here. I'm not going to say much else after this because, well, I might talk a little, but I need to be kind of quiet because there's people sleeping upstairs that were nice enough to let me hang out here all night and do this and use their awesome TV and their Hulu account. So after this, we're going to pick another horror movie. If anybody wants to suggest one, it's going to get real spooky up in here. Going to put on something, whatever you want. I was leaning towards, I watched Monster Squad earlier, which is a Halloween tradition. I guess I could put in the first Nightmare on Elm Street. because I haven't seen that 100,000 times. We'll see. But yeah, hang out. I'll be back. Fun fact, these rival rounds were specifically blessed by a Catholic priest, so that in case any spooks, specters, or wraiths do show up, I will be able to ward them off with these specially blessed rival rounds, and I didn't just make any of that up. Here's the funny part, I really didn't. I went earlier today, and this was going to be part of my prep for the live stream no matter what, and met my grandmother at church, and had her friend, a priest. They weren't at Mass. She was like going there for some reason that wasn't Mass, but was very nice about it and blessed these 7 rounds. 7 is a holy number, right? And that's how many the clip fit, so I'm going to put an extended clip, but I want a low profile because we were going to be, you know, moving about. So, oops. Sorry. Phone's probably drunk. I'm going to try to find maybe a better spot because I need to lay on this sofa. Alright. That'll be fun. See if we can make this work. And if the person who donated this tablet to me is watching, you're freaking awesome, and you're about to help out even more by letting me use this as the backdrop to pop this on.
I'm going to your house now. I'm going to stab your mummy in the neck like you did to my daddy. And then I'm going to stab Holly in the heart, just like you did to me.
Oops. That's my bad. No, go away. Time check. Hey, if somebody's here, hang out for a bit. Be right back. This is pretty great. You think she's dead? You'd assume, rightfully you would assume, that bitch is dead, right? Right? Right. Oh, hey. So this is the end of the loved ones. I mentioned something earlier, in case you missed it. These, rival rounds were specially blessed by a priest earlier today, and I'm not even joking. I actually met my grandmother at St. Dominic's, and her friend, a priest, blessed these 7 rounds. So in case any spooks or specters show up, we're prepared. This is great. If you can see it. Also, once again, I'd just like to thank the people who are not watching, who are sleeping upstairs currently. Thank you for letting me do this. It was fun. She's still crawling after him. You gotta respect that determination. You really do. Wow. I forgot how great this last sequence of shots was. Oh my god! No, I'm just kidding. I turned the lights off, don't worry. Sorry, getting another shot. Great fucking movie. Alright, so we need to figure out what we're watching next. 1 second, I will consult my library. Son of a bitch. Oh, is it? Yeah, one of these doesn't work. Alright, screw it. I'll put it on the TV when this is done. Great movie. Right, that's the end. Yep. Alright, I knew it was. Alright, let's, I love this about smart TVs. USB. Crap. I am not drunk at all. I'm really not. This is a 32 gigabyte USB, and it has right now on it like 30 different movies, and most of them are hard. Wrong way? Right way. What the fuck? Hold on, I'm retarded. Oh, that's not a good word to use. Don't use that word, kid. Don't say stupid stuff like Joel. I just said retarded. I'm sorry. I've used that word in my stories though. I know it's offensive. I'm normally a very understanding guy about words that I don't find offensive. Understanding that those words are still offensive. That one's just really hard for me to break the habit on. Retarded. It just rolls off the tongue. Don't laugh at me. No, I don't want to exit. I want to go to. Oh god. Alright, you can now laugh at me officially. if anyone's watching this. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Work. Oh. We could watch watch room. Oh, The Void. The Void will be perfect if nothing else on here will do. Arrival, not really a horror movie. Paranormal Witness, great episode of that film. Really don't want to watch Rings again. The Mangler Reborn, maybe. Ouija, Origin of Evil, could do that. Ooh, Murder Party. That's a Halloween themed movie. I gotta put that one on. Or Bye Bye Man. Okay. So the options, or The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Shit. Let's do Murder Party. Alright guys, this is one of my all-time favorite movies. Guys, plural, cool, because there's two of you. Yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite horror movies. It's not a particularly scary movie, although it does have some really good moments of terror. And the guy who's made it has gone on to make two other movies. One a thriller called Blue Ruin, and the other one, Green Room, which is also a thriller in a technical sense, but it's very fucking horrific. And just genuinely unsettling, worth checking out. But this is my favorite of his movies, simply because it feels the most like the kind of movie I would have wanted to make in this scenario. Like, take this scenario, this is the kind of story I would have wanted to tell with this scenario. It feels very close to home to me. It gets me in the feels. And it takes place on Halloween, so what better than that? Very little. God, I wish I had some of those right now. Okay. You enjoy the beginning of Murder Party. I will be back in a minute. Keep babbling some more until I finally get tired enough to lay down and shut up. See if I can. Oh fuck! Okay, that was a fail. I have this phone plugged in and the cord is. Here we go. I'm gonna tilt the TV. Is that somebody laughing at me? That's fine. I'm totally allowed to. Did you think something scary was about to happen? I was hoping maybe it would have caused an accidental jump scare. But no, that's fine. Go ahead and laugh. That's what I'm here for. Alright, so this is a better view. If I can elevate you, that would be even better. Hold on. Yes. Perfect, okay. Straighten it out. Perfect. Well, almost perfect. Cool, good to know. It kind of startled me too, because I had no idea what was happening at first. Then I realized, oh, my own dumbass was pulling it off the table. Okay, I'm gonna straighten you up. Bear with me, people with motion sickness. I'm gonna get you guys a better view of Murder Party. Monster Party sounds fun too, though. God damn it, I had it perfect. Before. Why did I try to change it? Okay, one last try. And I'm just gonna put you guys back where you were because we're the stuff. Dude, stay up. Yay! Better, kind of, not really. I can see the chats while I'm messing with this, but I can't actually respond to them. So if you guys give me a minute, I will. Oh God, is it really not going to be any better than that? Oh, you know what? I can tilt the TV. I really hope nobody can hear me upstairs. Yay! Okay, I'm not going to let it fall this time. Come on, Joel. There we go. It's not gonna work. It's working. It's not working. Oh my God. Oh, you know what? Here we go. 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 One more time. Here we go. You know what? Here we go. Here we go. Yes! Haha! Okay. Totally worth it. Much better view, right? There's like a delay, so I can't adjust it properly. Alright, and go back a little bit. So he's found the murder party invitation outside. Oh my god, we've detected copyright. Sorry. Wait. I'm not trying to like actually stream this movie to you guys. I just wanted to give you I know. It's more bullshit. Maybe temporarily block. It's still live right now. I'm just going to block most of it. I think it's actually giving me a chance. I'm not trying to like steal Murder Party for you guys. I'm sorry. I actually did pay for this one legit. Which is rare. Nope. Okay, so I had it too perfect and it started a copyright complaint. So, back to square one. All of that was pointless. I'm just gonna have to leave it a little askew so it doesn't copyright strike me. Because I really don't want that to happen. Sorry. Using a phone as a camera? Awful. Just awful. Okay, it still says I'm live, but the warning won't go away, so, whoop. Hold on. Well, I just can't see the whole frame, oh well. That's good enough. I should move this back, actually. Now I'm worried it's going to be too good, and it's going to cancel the stream. Yeah, I can see why now, actually. It has a really good shot of it. I don't want Jeremy Saulnier's movie streamed out over the internet illegally. I just wanted to give you guys something to watch while I dicked off. So, just let me go finish the cigarette, and I will put it back. I can hear the messages coming in, so if it does suddenly try to strike me again, or it warns me again, somebody message so I can hear it on the stream. So I can hear it from outside. Ignore these noises in the background. I'm just going to smoke a cigarette, of course. I don't even know what else I could be going outside to smoke. Oh, God. Where is my grinder for my cigarettes? Crap, I think I left it at Jason's. Oh well. That shit happens. Guys, if anybody's still there, yeah, 3 people. Holy shit. Guys, hang out. I will be back in a minute. I'm going outside to smoke cigarettes. Good note, Periscope, yeah. I was gonna try to do it through Facebook, but then that would be harder, even harder to share, and I'm not sure how it would work. And I had tested the camera through YouTube on this phone, specifically why I bought it, and it worked really well in there. So, I wish the copyright warning would go away, but I'm still live. And I can actually collect AdSense on this account. And I would like to not lose that, just in case I ever plan on doing something with this channel besides this nonsense. Okay, so hashtag real talk. I actually just heard something outside. So hang out, I'm gonna go outside. I was already going there. Now I kinda don't want to, but I have to. Okay, I'll be right back. Are we still live? Yes! Alright. This really is a great movie. I used to be available on Hulu, but I don't think it is anymore. But if you haven't seen it, check it out, for sure. I probably haven't talked it up enough already. Anyway, back to smoking cigarettes. Hey, buddy. Hey, bro. Cool over here, huh? You like it? Interesting smells and stuff? I bet. Let me see if I can get aggro in front of the camera. He's very shy.
Hello?
Just FYI, there's my grinder for my tobacco. By the way, there was absolutely nothing outside. I mean, there was like existence, like a back porch and reality beyond that. But there was nothing scary outside. Or I'd have totally come down to you guys, don't worry. Don't worry. That's what I'm here for. Ignore these sounds in the background. The sound of, absolutely nothing. Anyone who's here, thank you. This is fun. Aggro, come here, buddy. Aggro! Aggro, come here. Come see, buddy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Here. Oh, wait. Oh, this is important. I'm not going to show you Aggro right now. He just got there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Shit. There we go.
I made a mistake. Hi. I'm Chris.
No, there's no mistake.
Hey, buddy.
Actually, you're just a little early, that's all. Oh. Sorry.
This is great. Okay.
I brought
So-
some bread.
He just found the invitation that said murder party at, like, blowing down the street.
Yeah.
But because he had nothing else to do for Halloween night,
Happy Halloween.
he decided to go to the murder party. Little does he know, they were hoping for exactly this to happen. They were hoping to have a stranger just find the invitation and show up randomly.
Okay.
If they seem both menacing and oddly amusing, just wait. That's kind of this movie's whole charm. Like, unsettling, yet oddly amusing.
Fucking get him!
Alright, I really hope I don't get copyright strike for this, but I'm going to put my big ass head in the way so that it won't mess it up. But okay, this part is brilliant. This whole movie is brilliant. But just the simple fact that where a normal horror movie would have resorted to, like, making these guys really sinister and, like, have this plan really well thought out and lure them in. Who's... It stopped? Oh, crap. Oh, you see no warning. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Wait, it stopped, as in the warning went away. Good. Alright. Thank you. It's still on my screen, but I think it's just going to stay there.
Honestly, I don't know if it's the best idea to
So,
in the middle of a crime.
they could have easily made these guys, like, super smart, like Batman or Walter White, but they didn't. They're
Why?
just people. People who had this idea, and you'll find out why, to have a murder party where they lure some hapless stranger to a warehouse in the middle of the night so that they can murder him.
It's a white male, it's perfect.
They're gonna vote on the best way to do it. But the real unease is that these feel like real people. They make decisions like real people. They struggle with this buffoon like real people would. But they're essentially they're going to murder him. That is the whole point too, is that these people are going to murder this other person. And whereas in normal horror movies, you know people are going to die. You know numerous people are probably going to die. And you don't really care. You know the hero's probably not going to die, or maybe they'll die at the end, if it's an especially dark movie. But you know, and yet don't really care when people die in typical horror movies. But in Murder Party,
No one has to die, but it's violent.
one person is going to die, and by the end of it, you really don't want him to die, and you really don't want them to kill him. Like, it's a weird symbiotic relationship that you feel for both of them, and you want none of it to happen, and you know it's going to. I've never cared more about characters in a horror movie than this movie. I think that's why I love it.
Should I call 911? No.
I'll be fine.
Maybe I smoked too many cigarettes, I don't know.
I just need to sit down. I get really dizzy. It's preservatives. I'm allergic to them.
Alright, well then I can get back to...
I really hope the first part of this video didn't get copyright striked. But you guys are still here, so it really doesn't matter. Unless I end up screwing this channel over, at which point that would suck, because I have like over 200 subscribers now, which I told my mom, she was super excited. That's a joke. Just in case that was unclear. I really never put anything on here besides video game replays and the occasional clip of movies and shows that I like. And I have like one montage of clips from HBO's Rome that has like 200,000 views. And that's why I can actually do AdSense on here. It has nothing to do with my horror stories. Okay, was there a new one? Okay, I got an alert, but I guess it wasn't on here. Okay, so I'm gonna get something to drink. Hang out for a minute.
What? What, motherfucker? What? I want to hear the screaming. What? Don't turn it around. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I did that. I'm sorry. Are you? Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
It smells like vinegar. I'll look it up on the internet.
I think it's vinegar. Hey, and I thought we agreed no alcohol until the deed was done.
Hey, I just did the deed. Besides, there's a pile of cocaine on the table and Sky's dead.
Coke isn't a depressant. It enhances my powers.
I'm just saying, what we said with no alcohol and no weed.
It's vinegar.
Alright guys, I'm hungry. Give me a second.
Oh my god, it's Alexander. He's here.
This is a clusterfuck!
He's gonna think we're a bunch of dildos.
Not if he doesn't see the body.
We should hide the body. That's exactly what I just said.
Alexander, hey. Yeah, that's cool. I'll be on the side.
Maybe we should chop up her body or take her teeth or something.
Hide the body. Use the plastic.
No, the plastic is for this guy.
Oh, and get that shit!
Yeah, we're gonna eat something and I'm rock food.
How do you want to do this?
Like a weird
Split.
Okay, put her over here. Oh my god.
Down here. Hold on. I actually did hear something. I don't think my phone is not charging at 16%, but hold on. Let me reverse the camera. Okay, so. Andrew, you coming, buddy? Okay. Yeah, he's definitely, he suddenly wants to go outside. And I noticed that he was at the door, and losing connection. And I heard something out here, and I light back on. So, give me a sec. I'll this phone by, well, let me turn it off of Wi-Fi and see if I can get a better connection. Yay! Okay, sorry. That sucks. I was really hoping to be able to bring you out here because I need to go get my dog. And I swear to God, I heard something. But look, I'm already losing connection just stepping out this far. Which is weird. Oh, shit, sorry. Which is weird because I was connecting earlier outside, no problem. So, okay, the phone's gonna die anyway. It might be why. Because it's really low. So I'm plugging it back in. Just bear with me a sec. Shit, I forgot I was making a sandwich. Shit. Okay, guys, hang out. I'll be right back. Crap. There you go. Yep. Nobody's there. Okay, fair enough. Hi, bro.
You look smashing tonight. Everyone, this is Hellhammer. He's part dingo.
Oh, his costume is adorable.
And this is Zyko.
Hey, okay, somebody's back. Cool. Sorry about that. So, Agra's back inside.
It's supposed to be Paul.
So, okay, this is cool.
Me too.
Well, creepy, and in that
Where'd you
sense,
get those
cool.
fangs?
So I'm dead serious. I'm not making this up because I was making it up would be a lot more entertaining. I would have had something set up, something cool to show you, whatever. So while I was making a sandwich in the kitchen, Agro went to the back door and was like looking out at the back door. And as soon as I noticed that, I heard something like somebody or something moving around like in the carport outside. And the lights of the carport, I just turned it off a little while ago, so it's pitch black out there.
Take off your vampire.
I wanted to go turn it back on, but then the phone cut out, and I was trying to get the stream back up. So I'm probably just freaking myself out. But I'm not making it up, because if I was making it up, it would have been a lot more actually scary. I'm probably just spooking myself. I'm scaring the shit out of myself. I just had been told a ghost story about those doors right there, at those windows right there, that had genuinely scared me, and now I'm going to be sleeping right here on the sofa, directly behind the phone, and right next to these doors. So, I'm gonna go finish making my sandwich, hang out.
You're hairy. Okay, so, who is this dildo?
Can you believe it? I'm sorry, I'm really allergic.
He's like, well, grab this guy's wallet.
Oh shit.
Christopher S. Hawley, you're old. Oh, I need a good breakfast. Is this guy any good? I feel like I'm getting cavity. Hey, where's Sky?
No show. I think she went to Cicero's party.
What is there for? Anyway, what are the pitches, bitches? What are we doing?
Don't blow this
Okay, we're gonna cut this guy in half. We're gonna dump his body in a vacant lot. We're gonna use press clippings as part of the paper mache elements of a massive multimedia meta.
Apparently my
participational
very good friends
or-
Ethan
You know what, let me
and
start
Wendy
with,
are watching.
something
Maybe
more
just
aggressive.
Wendy is,
We'll
and Ethan's passed out
staple
drunk, which is
pancake
much more
to his
likely.
face and push him
But
through
if he
the
isn't,
train,
I'd like to
and
say
no one
Happy Halloween.
will ever know. So
And I know you don't believe in ghosts or an afterlife or a
I've been
god
working on a video
because you're a heathen.
almost done. I was thinking about
That's
incorporating
cool.
tonight's events
But
into the installation.
I'm pretty sure I just effectively scared the shit out of myself. I will not look out any of these windows right now, and they're all open, I just realized, except for the blinds on the door back there. And now I understand why. Because
So I wanna
that's
keep
where
it
you saw the
really
scary
abstract like
shit.
this.
You know, that definitely has an ominous
Well, that's me.
feel.
That's me. I couldn't find a real one, so I told.
The connection. Crap. Sorry.
So good.
1 sec.
Yeah, I've already got a venue for it.
Really? What menu?
What sucks is my phone won't charge while it's plugged in. Good. And probably telling me you're right. I am a heathen. You're better than I am, and I aspire to be like you.
I was just messing around.
A sexual dynamo. Which in that case, yeah, I understand, Ethan, and one day you'll get there. You'll get there.
Who is this guy? Why is he even here?
You know, it's hard being this magnetically attractive and good at everything.
Sorry, he's not gonna push you. This gun's fake.
But
It's part of his costume.
if I can figure out how to get this phone to stay connected to normal,
We're gonna need you.
whatever, and not just the Wi-Fi, I will take it outside. We will explore that back alley because I'm telling you, it's creepy as fuck. Oh,
What do you got?
I have a flashlight. It's high powered.
Gonna
Look
get
there.
his dick off and set him on fire.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I really wanted you to challenge yourself. I wanted you to forget that I have access to grant money in excess of $300,000. Did I mention that? You need to defend your territory, your artistic jurisdiction, your hunting grounds, your prey, and inspiration.
Aggro also seems genuinely creeped out right now. He went out there earlier when I heard something, and
In 3 years,
he ran out to the back alley. He's not normally a runner. Ethan's probably telling me, "Yeah, ghosts are real. You convinced me." Okay, good. I'm glad. And now he came straight in and is now hiding in the kitchen, out of sight of the door. So I'm actually kind of getting excited. Creeped out and excited. I'm gonna finish this sandwich
none. These will be artist laws.
and we're gonna check it out.
Because what we do here today
Bear with me.
will
I'm
change.
hungry as fuck.
Don't think of this dildo as a victim.
Turning out the movie.
Collaborate. It's his privilege to be here this evening. I ask for one thing. So precious little. When our masterpiece is complete, and the coroner's report is back in, it will read the cause of death. Art.
Let me know if you see a copyright strike appear. A copyright warning.
So, think beyond splattering blood on canvas or death by paper mache. Jackson Pollock is boring. And I've seen that Scorsese film with that guy. Think hyper-artistic. Think... No. The art is the act itself. We'll wait until the witching hour. And then we'll stab him. We'll all stab him till he dies.
We'll wait until the witching hour, and then we'll all stab him. We'll stab him till he dies. What a great line.
The witching hour is brilliant.
The witching hour. It's midnight. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what the witching hour is. I'm saying I'm gonna need some food before then.
You want to order food?
Yeah, I can pick it up incognito.
Also, Megan, I want you to get some cake. We can't have a party without cake.
And pizza.
No pizza.
I feel like
Chinese. William?
Anything.
quail.
How about Thai food? You like Thai
I
food?
had Thai food yesterday. Sushi?
I don't really like sushi.
Yeah, I think we should rule Asian out altogether.
Cheeseburgers.
I'm not even hungry.
You guys want to do like breakfast, like pancakes or something?
Milkshakes.
I could do Mexicans. William?
I'll eat anything. Let's let Zyko decide. Zyko?
Do they have fish and chips? I smell vinegar.
Oh yeah, mod.
Anything but fish.
Just get a fucking pizza!
With sausage.
Plain.
God damn it!
Sorry, the volume of this thing is so fucking uneven. It's a transfer from a digital copy. Alright guys, done with the sandwich. Let me assess this situation. Okay, I figured out what I can do. I'm going to charge the Galaxy Note, the pad that I had. It was actually dead at Jason's. So I'm going to charge that for a minute. See if I can start the stream on that, get it to connect. Wait, no, it'll work. Damn it! This will actually work better, if anything. I just wish it would fucking charge. The battery's at 16%. It won't connect to, I know what I can do. I'm going to set up the camera in the doorway with it open. Because it'll connect right there. Sorry, it's a weird angle. So I'm going to set up the phone / camera for our purposes in the doorway. I'm going to go out there, look around, see if I can rustle up some spooks. That's not the right word. I should really not use that word because it has a really bad secondary connotation. See if I can rustle up some scary stuff. Alright, that works better. And nothing will probably happen. Even though ghosts are in fact real. As my buddy Ethan Heyer will tell you, ghosts are almost definitely real. He's a big believer in that stuff. Huge, huge believer in ghosts. And like spiritual, like he's not religious, but he's spiritual. He's the kind of guy that, like, you won't catch him out of the house without a quartz crystal around his neck. Really big into that stuff. Ethan Heyer is his name, and he is definitely into quartz crystals, ghosts, butt stuff, but who isn't into butt stuff? If you're still awake and watching this, thanks. It was fun. I hope one of you is Ethan. Hold on, I'm gonna
Alexander.
see if I can make this work.
No. Okay. Use your cell phone, please.
Oh, I would, but you shouldn't use a cell phone while committing a crime.
Okay, so this is for science. And for science, I'm going to leave this back door open for just a minute. I have to move this rig carefully so the phone doesn't become unplugged. Hello. Ethan Heyer messaging me saying, thanks for telling everybody about my beliefs. I really would like to let the world know that I'm a big fan of ghosts. And I believe in them thoroughly. Wholeheartedly. Believe in ghosts. Ethan Heyer. Alright, you can't see shit out there, can you? And there's a very creepy alleyway back there behind the carport. The carport was where I heard a noise. Ethan, quiet. I'm going to find the ghost. Don't worry. I'm going to turn on the carport light once I get out there. Pray for me. Ashley! Go get him, girl.
Don't be such a dildo, Paul. Paul, this is extreme truth or dare. Real CIA.
You know, buddy. See anything?
Paul, I have a big trick. So here about this guy. Stop bringing this down, man. You're a little rag.
Paul, this is fun.
Lexi's my new best friend. Bill's my new best friend.
There are 2 hours in my history. I saw that one coming.
Come on, girl. Edgar, come on. Come on. Edgar, come on. What's that? Sorry. Just give me a second. That was fucking creepy. That was a lot creepier than I expected it to be. I wish I could bring you back there. There was actually somebody out there at the end of the alley. There was actually somebody at the end of the alleyway on the other side, but it was, I don't know. It just walked off. Scared the shit out of me, though. Because they were just standing there looking down the street, like not down the alleyway at me. They were looking down the street. I thought it was a woman, but it was just a guy with long hair. But it was weird because he saw me staring at him. When he saw my flashlight and he looked over and he saw me just like looking at him from down the alleyway. Like, how the fuck does this guy all the way down the alleyway know that I was out here? Why is he staring at me? It's probably what he was thinking. But it still scared the shit out of me. So he probably scared the shit out of each other. Happy Halloween. Or he is a psycho killer and he's just circling back around to the front to come kill me. I'm gonna go lock the front. Okay, so all the doors are locked. Should have enough battery at least to walk you around the house in a minute. Just shut the fuck up. I know. Alright, hold on, let me turn this around. I'm sure there's been a lot of flattering angles of me tonight. Okay. Hold on. This light is great because I can just set it up like that. Sorry, this blind's a little weird. Alright, I need to turn the noise down to see out of it. Let me see if I can. It's not going to work. We can open it. We can kind of see out of it. Okay, so that's the street outside. The guy who I saw was at the end of this side. And that's a light that you're seeing over at the other people's porch, the neighbor's porch. So he'd been going to this corner right here. If you can see it, where my finger is pointing right now, that corner. And I just wanted to make sure he can like walk this way and he's not like stalking us. Which would be good for the live stream. All two of you currently watching. But I guess that's not gonna be the case. Alright. Fucking Venetian blinds, I hate these things. Oh my god. Now Joel fumbles with blinds for 5 minutes. Live stream. I got it eventually. Alright, get your fingers out of the way, Joel. Get your fingers out of the way, Joel. I want to just check the front door again. So I have all these windows open, but they look out basically into a fenced off area, like on the side of the house. But I wanted to keep them open because I'm going to be sleeping right here. Right here, without this box on it. And the door out behind which I heard the creepy noises is right here. I locked it. The guy who had the experience here in the house, who told me, he originally told me what he saw was a silhouette of someone standing right outside those blinds. He said the light was on the back porch like this. And it was back, well, you can't really see it, but you can see it in for real life if you're standing from over there in the kitchen. He was standing right there, watching this, and he happened to just look up at this door as he was getting himself a glass of water from the sink. He turned back and just looked over here and saw the silhouette, and he said he had the creepiest feeling about it, like he knew, inherently, just like preternaturally knew, that what he was seeing wasn't like a person. It was something like that he did not want to fuck with, something he didn't want to see. And so he said he basically just turned, hauled ass upstairs, like tried to pretend he didn't really see it. Woke up the next day and told himself he just imagined it. But he says now he refuses to come downstairs at night to get something to drink without like turning on all of the lights. And I gotta say, after hearing that story, and knowing that I'm gonna be sleeping right here, yeah, it kind of creeped me out. It kind of genuinely creeped me out. And going out there just now and having someone just happen to be walking down the alleyway, or walking past the alleyway at that moment, a little creepy. Also, this headless statue, also a little creepy. But, you know, happy Halloween, right? Alright, back to Murder Party, guys. I'm probably gonna need to go to bed soon, but, I'm gonna leave this running while I lay down for a little while, and when I finally start to nod off, I'm gonna turn it off. Just because you know, or, I don't know, maybe I'll leave it on, just for, like, extra creep factor. That's when all the creepy stuff happens, right? It's when you're asleep. Shit, what the fuck is up with that? Oh, I have it. Nope. Rotating device, and I did not want to do that. Yeah, I did. That'll help. Hold on. Sorry, guys. There we go. Rotate, bitch. Green. Oh my god. I need to rotate the fucking camera. Come on. Touchscreens, right? Okay, cool. We're good. Okay, we still have 2 viewers, whoever you guys are. Thank you, that was fun. Scaring the shit out of myself is way more fun when I know I have an audience. She just said, let's do coke, in case you were wondering. Copyright strike be damned. I miss you, Ethan, if you're one of those people watching. And you, Wendy, don't worry. You're included in that sentence. I miss both you guys. You live down the street from me, yet I rarely see you anymore. I can dance better than that. I cannot. After that thrilling adventure, I'm gonna need to smoke some more tobaccos. Oh! I also have a Reese's I saved in the car. That was definitely an ooh-worthy moment. Huh. Good shot. Oh! Copyright strike warning if I want to wave my screen. That's creepy. So, fun story. I really don't want to go outside now. I've officially scared the crap out of myself enough that I don't want to go out there. So, kind of don't want to go out the front either. All right, I'm going outside. I'm just gonna suck it up. If I had the battery life, I would bring you outside with me, but I don't, so I can't.
What do you guys really think?
Just being a giant pussy, I need to go outside, deal with it. And if I don't come back, well, you know what happened. One more time, I love you, Ethan. And, I'm really glad that you're super into ghosts and spirituality. No, he's not really a big fan of science or like critical thinking, but he does love most organized religions. The concept of organized religion in general. Ethan's a big fan of that. As a visual artist, he's competent. Like, I mean, I wouldn't work with him, but you know, somebody might want to. Probably. He loves
Banal comes to mind.
any movie about Catholicism, especially when the good guys believe in God and fight to prove God's existence. God's Not Dead is his favorite film of all time. And okay, now that I'm done packing this tobacco, I'm gonna go outside.
It's a whore monitor.
I was not putting off going outside just now because I was scared. For the record, I am a very tough and strong guy who is not afraid of no ghosts. That's probably somebody saying, "We know, Joel, you're super tough. We've seen all your muscles." Man, I'm almost out of tobaccos. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I can actually read some of these comments now. I probably shouldn't. Oh, Ethan saying, "Great job. Thanks for telling everything about me. That's the truth. All that stuff is true, and I'm really glad you said it." No problem, Ethan. You're welcome.
Let's do some crank.
He said I should do a Ouija board because he definitely believes in those. That's another thing Ethan believes in wholeheartedly. Ouija boards, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster. Loch Ness Monsters, actually. He thinks there's more than one.
No.
But, you know, that's a whole nother discussion. I'll let him go into it. If you guys want to talk to him, his name is Ethan Heyer. You can find him on Facebook. Ask him why he believes in ghosts and hates science. He'll appreciate that.
Everyone,
I'm too tired to think of anything more clever.
the witching hour is almost upon us. Before we commit our ritual murder, I'm going to recite the ground in its entirety. Once upon a midnight dreary, as I pondered deeply weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of moment, as I nodded nearly napping, Suddenly there came a tap, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor.
Holy shit. Okay. Shut up. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Yay! Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Okay, of course. Of fucking course. So I'm standing here, I come right here, just standing right here, and I'm watching the movie. And smoking my tobaccos. And I just glance over here. And I swear to God, there's somebody standing right there. No, I'm making it up. I know, I'm sure I'm making it up. I'm just as sure as you, except I'm not. I swear to God. So I fucking jump, come back, grab the phone, try to turn it around so you can see, and the network drops out. I could not have faked that. I wish. There's no way, I could not have faked that. I see, look, it's still connecting right where I am. There's no reason. Oh, Wendy, I love you. I'm dealing with shit right now, though. Okay? Don't ask me shit right now about who I love and who I don't love. You know who I love. I love you especially. Even though you're Jewish. In spite of the fact that you're Jewish. Just so Jewish. But I overlook it. Because I love you. For anybody wondering, yes, Joel is a Jewish name. So why would I be so clearly anti-Semitic? I'm not. She just gives them a bad name. I'm sure most Jewish people are lovely, myself included, because I'm only part goy, according to my grandmother on my father's side. So that's why I'm so funny, I think. But yeah, she always beats me in, what is that stupid game that I love? Not Cards Against Humanity. The other one? Okay, I feel better now. But aggro ran out there. Oh shit, it's okay, no, it's connecting. Aggro, come here, buddy. Aggro, come on. Come on, buddy. What the fuck is he doing? Alright, I gotta plug this back in. I gotta go get him. I'm sorry. I wish I could bring you out there, but it'll disconnect. I love you, Wendy. And I love all of the Jewish peoples. That was just some late night humor. For anyone who isn't Wendy that doesn't know that I was just joking. Oh good. Aggro ran back inside. Hold on, I'm putting it back on, there we go. What the oh, it re-rotated. Sorry, touchscreens. Gotta love them. Okay, guys, hang out here for a second.
Kissed it all away. He squandered everything to make fools of us. He had fooled me, Alexander. I insist you're one of the Will walked in here with Eurotrash or bitumen and went process. Son of a bitch, you're a fraud. No, you're worse than a fraud. You're an imposter!
Shut up, Hammer, or I'll send you to the glue factory. What you got over here?
To the other person watching this, for the record, Ethan and Wendy are both great artists, and if you ever need any visual art things, like something that's either like almost photorealistic or like cute in anime, they got you covered.
What did I tell you?
Either end of that spectrum, which is pretty cool. They also have very good taste in movies. That is not sarcasm. I actually meant that. And very good taste in horror in general because they like my stuff. And Aggro's here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Say hi to Aggro. Hey, buddy. How you doing, my man? How you doing? He's such a good boy. He's named after Aggro, the horse from Shadow of the Colossus. He is a border collie. He is a rescue. he, like, in the legitimate sense, it's not like I dove into a rushing river to pull him out of it at the last second before he went over like a waterfall, like, rescued. I'm not Indiana Jones, get off my back. But I did find him sleeping on a pile of rocks outside of a derelict gas station. And I actually, like, needed help catching him because he was so fast and he was terrified of people. And he always ran away from anybody, like, no matter how nice you might have seemed or, like, he had food or whatever. But eventually we got him. And, he came around. He learned that not everybody is terrible. But he has a scar in his back that he's had. I had him since he was basically a puppy. He was just out of, like, puppy size. He was about 1 when I found him. And, he had the scar in his back that has since, like, the hair's grown over it and it's healed somewhat, but the vet said it was battery acid. The scar looked like a scar from somebody pouring battery acid on, basically. Fuck. I fucked up. It's not your fault, Agra. It's not your fault. There we go. Yay! So yeah. He's a very, very good boy. He's very smart. He knows lots of tricks. And by that I mean like 3 of them, but he's very good at them. And he's so well behaved that I can walk him without a leash, which is like freaking amazing. So anybody who's owned a dog, especially like an energetic dog, knows that that is a ridiculously hard thing to do. To have a dog off your leash and have them just stay beside you outside. But he's really good at that because he's terrified of the world, and there's no way he would run away from me because I'm the only one he trusts. Oh boy. The guy's eating his crank. That dog is eating that man's crystal meth. For anyone who was unclear, that part's funny. Because the dog, having eaten the drug dealer's crystal meth, I believe is now going to chew off the face of the guy dressed as the Wolfman. It's coming, just hold on. I mean, for our freshman effort, this movie is the violence in it, for what little there is actually on screen, it's pretty well done. One of my favorite parts will be coming up soon. It's when the guy gets away. Spoiler alert. But as he gets away, he runs through a crowd of people and he screams, shouts at every one of them, "Call the police! Call the police! Call 911! Call 911! Call the cops! Please call the cops!" To every single person. I think it's just him repeating, "Call 911" to every single person you see. It's the part that never happens in a horror movie, where the person gets away, passes other people, and doesn't tell them, "Help, fucking call the cops. I'm being chased by psychos," which he is being chased at the time, so you'll see. Yay! Still one left. The most apathetic and nihilistic of them all. Having it on an interval that isn't an interval of 5 drives Ethan insane. So if you put the volume on something that isn't like 15 or 20 or 25 or 30 or whatever, it drives him nuts. And I have those things too, so I try to respect other people's picadillos, for lack of a better, less stupid word. And since I know he's watching, I purposely put it on 15 so he'd feel better. But I will comment on it and slowly shake my head as if I'm better than him. Great shot. Great fucking shot. That was Ethan saying, I know you're better than me, you don't have to tell the whole world. You're also really well hung. Just a side note, but I thought I should mention it. Thanks, Ethan. And I know. It's pretty amazing. Another great shot right here. Climbing in through the frame, trying desperately to get the fuck out of this reality, whatever it is. Taking the conveyor belt up through the frame is brilliant. That's some Buster Keaton shit right there. Man, it's some Buster Keaton shit. That's Ethan being like, stop being so pretentious and referencing Buster Keaton. He's right. Oh no, this madman can also escape the frame. But he's also bound by the same conveyor belt logic, which is a nice allegory for all horror films. And what this one is doing to them. Like I said, not the scariest horror movie, but one of the best. May not be the most effective at horrifying, but it does have a pretty creepy, scary concept and a very unsettling execution. No one can deny this movie is very unsettling, despite how funny it is. Okay, I've heard like 4 different noises out on the back porch since I've been sitting here. Like just in the past 10 minutes or so, probably less than that. I've tried to ignore them, but I swear to God, I keep hearing stuff now out back on that back porch. Great, where yes, he stops to pee while watching the doorway, because he has to go that bad. Then he'll stop while being chased by a madman, but he'll be smart about it and watch the doorway while he goes. Love that. Love that. Oh yeah, Wolfman. That guy ends up being the main character of Blue Ruin. He plays a homeless man who is traumatized by the murder of his parents and is now looking for revenge. And it is whatever you think's going to happen, it's not going to happen like that. It is a wholly unpredictable movie. It's really, really smart. And it's a sound thriller. Blue Ruin, Green Room, both those worth watching. I like Green Room more actually. But Murder Party is definitely my favorite. Green Room is probably technically the best. It was so smart of him to hide just like that. Nobody ever tries that shit in a horror movie. Like, they always go to super obvious hiding spots. They're like flat on your back, like just out of sight. Like, that's like behind a corner that you wouldn't even suspect as a corner. That's brilliant. But then his fucking watch goes off. Here you go. Call 911. I think he does it down here. They call 911 repeatedly. These morons just, yeah. Ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. Come on, do it. Don't make a liar out of me. Now the game gets better. He's trying to make it harder for him to follow him by not calling him to himself right here, so that makes sense. It's a really solid third act chase. It's up there with fuck, what is that movie that does this same thing? Two guys, I don't remember. But there's a movie that does this too. It has a great third act, one guy and one guy chase like this through multiple locations. It happens in Day of the Locusts at the end. That's a book that was turned into a movie, I think. But I'm not talking about that. There's something else. This part is good. He's tiptoeing behind the canvas as if he's so slick. Interactive human installation. Sounds hot.
How are you with the show?
Art? Question mark. Titties? Titties,
Sorry.
It was my super progressive and advanced view on
Bill?
femininity.
William?
Quote, titties,
I can dig it.
end quote.
Well, it's a cool party.
It's a cool party.
They're letting people in. Jared?
Fuck's the
Lock
volume.
it up, because the show hasn't started yet, you dildos. Welcome. So how's it going? Finally, an artiste! Are you here for the Bus People show? You know what? We should get you a show. You should have your own show, Bill. Let me get you a drink. Mr. Marston always loved your murals and Synergy Group. You really did. Thanks. Hey, is Alexander coming to the party? I've been talking to him about getting a grant. Let me get you a drink. I'll be right back. Fuck this whole scene.
Fuck this whole scene.
Everybody dies.
Everybody dies. Fuck this whole scene. Everybody dies. Great line. Oh, god damn it! I'm getting an audio. I'm getting there's only one person left. Somebody had to go. That's okay, I understand. I'm really glad everybody hung out this long. I'm getting a copyright warning, so that sucks. Oh yes, cyanide and happiness. Thank you, Wendy. Sorry I missed that. I'm really high on tobacco. Alright, well that kind of sucks that I got a copyright warning.
Jared, we're on.
Oh shit, it's been blocked. Let me fix this. Okay, so I did not realize I was getting a copyright warning again. I guess it's just a little too perfect. So I'm probably gonna end this soon. But thanks for watching, Wendy, if that's still you. It was fun. I wish I could have hung out with you guys in for real life on Halloween. But I know Ethan had to work, and you probably had to work. And I should have been at work. And I like a paying job. But it was Halloween, so fuck that. This is fun. Alright, what are we gonna go out on? I'm probably not gonna play all of whatever this is gonna be, but okay, something a little shorter, so maybe I can. Paranormal Witness. Hopefully this won't copyright strike me.
D-Tower House is the worst of the worst. Supermax, if you will.
It's dark and it's dirty.
Okay, so this was a test to see if I can get away with live streaming, watching a movie without getting copyright strikes. And kind of failed, kind of didn't. I framed it a little too well. And did not know Murder Party was so well protected, which is good. It's a great movie. It should be protected. But for posterity, I'll leave this running a little longer. Oops, and we'll continue to ignore the strange noises that I keep fucking hearing on this back porch. Because I'm convincingly creeped myself out, apparently. I've convinced myself
I was proud to be
to be creeped out, or it's really happening. Either way, it's annoying as fuck.
2009, I was being
love you, Wendy.
to Australia jail.
If that's still you, if that's somebody else, love you too.
I was going to be working the night shifts from 8 p.m. in the evening to about 6
enjoy this paranormal witness while I go smoke the rest of
I
this
have heard a lot of
tobacco.
rumors about Australia jail, but what's the worst that can happen?
I'll be right back.
I walked in to check in with security control. It's pretty much the brain of the entire jail.
Mo.
I'm kind of waving at the camera like, hey, you know, I'm here.
Mo. Talk to you for first base.
Yeah, this was kind of fun. In the sense
Nothing.
that
Just nothing.
if I can figure out how to properly record myself, or live stream myself watching a movie while talking about that movie in a way that you, the viewer, can see the movie, kind of hear and experience the movie, but don't get copyright striked. Oh, this is already doing it again. Fucking hell. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna have to cancel this again. It's almost 4 in the morning. Wendy probably left this playing while she's asleep, but if she's still there, apparently even this shit is copyright protected. So, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. But, for the record, if I can figure out how to make this work, let's turn the light on. Probably shouldn't have earlier. Started freaking myself out. Okay, so if I play something with the light on, it might work better. How is it? Okay. Why? It still says temporarily blocked, but there's nobody there. Okay, so it's... Okay, it's not saying the copyright strike thing, but it also... No one's there, and it won't get off rotate device. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay, well, at least it's not giving me the copyright strike. Cancel. Whatever. Okay, if it's still recording for posterity's sake, anybody that for some reason watches all of this, this was a good test to see if I could record or live stream myself watching movies while commenting on them without getting a copyright strike for the movie itself being on the video. And it worked sometimes, it didn't work others. I'm gonna have to sit in the way and block part of the screen, MST3K style sort of, but way bigger. And that worked. I just kept moving, and then I would get copyright strikes when I wasn't blocking the frame properly. So I'll have to get better at that. But yeah, thanks for joining us. Anybody who goes back and watches this, and for all the people that were there who wanted to see how it ended while we were gone, I'm sorry about all the starts and stops and delays, and thanks for hanging with me on Halloween.